Emotional testimony from survivors as they describe the moments following the recent mass shootings in Buffalo, New York, and Uvalde, Texas. And the House has approved a package of gun measures with a mostly partisan vote. CBS News reporter Skyler Henry is live in Washington, D.C. with more on the dramatic testimony from shooting survivors. Henry.
Hey, Brian, good to be with you. Well, let's talk about the measure that recently passed in the House just a few moments ago. That will now go to the Senate, where it faces an uphill battle. But as you talked about, really gripping testimony that we heard today. Everyone from the pediatrician that saw the injured children that made their way into the hospital in Uvalde, to that fourth grader who described the moments the shooter came in her classroom and she had to cover herself with blood so that he wouldn't find her.
I left my daughter at that school, and that decision will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Heart-wrenching testimony on Capitol Hill from the parents of Lexi Rubio, one of the 19 children, along with 2 teachers who were shot and killed at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. Legislators also heard from Mia Cerrillo, who survived the massacre by smearing her friend's blood on herself and playing dead.
Do you feel safe at school? Why not?
Because I don't want it to happen again.
And you think it's going to happen again?
They were joined by Zanita Everhart, whose son was shot multiple times but survived the Buffalo Tops grocery store massacre.
Lawmakers who continuously allow these mass shootings to continue by not passing stricter gun laws should be voted out.
We will win.
Congressional Democrats and gun control activists gathered near the Capitol ahead of House passage of gun legislation along party lines.
The Protecting Our Kids Act is about saying no more to mass shootings. No more to children murdered in schools.
House Republicans say the Democrats' proposals, which include a ban on large-capacity magazines and raising the minimum age to buy a semi-automatic rifle to 21, violate the Second Amendment.
We're telling 18, 19, and 20-year-olds to register for the draft. We expect you to defend us, but we're not going to give you the tools to defend yourself and your family.
We're trying to get an outcome, guys.
A bipartisan group of senators continue negotiations on their own smaller bill, which could include enhanced background checks, incentives for red flag laws, mental health, and school safety provisions.
There are still details that we need to resolve.
Democrats say they hope to reach a deal by the end of the week.
So again, that measure will now go to the Senate. It remains to be seen when the Senate would actually introduce the Protecting Our Kids Act to the Senate floor. But also happening here in Washington, the Justice Department announcing that they are launching an investigation into how police responded to that mass shooting in Uvalde. They say that the report that they come up with will be comprehensive and transparent, and they hope that it will create future guidance for other police departments across the country to follow so that something like this never happens again. Brian.
Thank you very much, Skyler Henry, reporting live from our nation's capital.